Now let me tell you who Tony James is. In this position as U.S. Senator, we get approached by a lot of people that you want your help in making themselves or their companies better, and there's nothing wrong with that. When Tony James approaches you, it's not about Tony James. It's not about his company. It's about how you build an economy, how you better a state like Montana, how you keep this country on the cutting edge in the world. That's Tony James. Please welcome him.
Well, boy, thank you. I feel like I'm the little person with all these important people, and I'm very honored to be here. For me, this is really exciting because 25 years ago, I bought my first place in Montana, and it's for me become a home away from home. And it's been important to my family over the years when my kids had the growing up pains that all of you will have or have had. This is the place they came to get centered. This was the place where there was permanence, and there was transparency, and there was reality. And the mountains don't move, and the fish don't care, and the rivers still flow. And it grounds you. And Montana is, as Max said, a really special place. Now, I've watched in my little town of Twin Bridges, 25 years, I've watched the population of that town decline by 50%. Think of that. Think of what's happening. We're not able to keep our young people. There aren't enough jobs. So for me to be able to, and I've seen the flip side of that because I'm fortunate to invest with a friend of mine, Casey Walsh, in what was a tiny company called Sims back in the old days. It's now the second largest employer in Bozeman, and my nephew Sam is national sales manager. He's here in the front row. But companies like Sims, which are really great companies made in America, great brands, can be transformational. And think of what that could do for a Dillon or a Twin Bridges or so many other towns in Montana. We can make that happen. If you guys can make that happen, this state will be transformed, and that's what this is all about. Small businesses create 80% of the jobs in America. And I loved Bill saying it was freedom. It also is more than that. It levels the playing field. It makes our economy fair. It gives opportunity for everyone, no matter who you are or where you're from. And it is the American pioneer spirit today. Today, we're not conquering new lands anymore, but we're conquering new frontiers by starting companies. So I think entrepreneurship is absolutely core to the American character. If we ever lose that as a country, we're lost as a country. So for us, this is not only big for Montana, it's a mission for America. Now at Blackstone, we manage money. We manage a lot of money, and we invest it. And companies give us money, mostly pension funds, give us money to invest in unusual situations. We don't buy stocks and bonds. We give companies that need capital the money they need to grow and succeed. So this is a natural extension of what we do. And we like to think that we can also bring some expertise to that. And over the 5 years, we've committed $50 million to entrepreneurship around America. And I'm so glad that Montana is getting its share, because one could say, why Montana? We agreed with the President of the United States that we would do this in only six states. And we're in California, or we'll be shortly. We're in Pennsylvania, we're in Florida, we're in Ohio. Why Montana? Well, let me tell you why Montana. First of all, your entrepreneurial spirit. It's unusual. Secondly, the coming together of people like Royce and Wadad and the private sector and the support from the governor and from Senators Baucus and Tester. That's unusual. That sense of we're in it together, we've got a mission, we care about our state, as opposed to people pulling things in just the directions of their own personal interest. That distinguishes Montana. You might think that's easy. It's rare. And then finally, you have an amazing asset in John Tester. He heard about this. There was no shaking this man. and it's not just conceptual. If I have a question about LaunchPad that I can't find Amy to answer it, I'll call John. He knows more about it than I do. He knows every person. He knows every detail. It's the first time we've done this now all over the country. It's the first time we've ever seen a person of that importance and that power get involved in that level and really care. And he doesn't get anything out of it. This isn't winning him votes or winning him elections. He's doing it for the state. So, we're here in no small measure simply because of John Tester. Now, this is kind of a bit of a hot potato. Bill comes up with the idea. We provide a little fertilizer to throw on the potato, but you guys have to grow the crop and tend the crop and make it work. So we can start it off. You have to finish it. We've never seen a better team, more motivated to do that. And we wish you all the best. Good luck. The ball is now yours. I'll turn it back to Max.